cipher coming in like a tsunami. I'm folding the charts like a piece of origami. Don't need no membership, don't need no permission slip. We are wave riders, always ready for the market to rip. Eyes on the screen when the red turns green. We reading the candles, the cleanest you've seen. Looking for the setup, we never just guess. Riding the volatility, leaving the stress. Decoding the cipher matrix, the pattern is clear. Connecting the dots while they panic and fear. Look at the data, we decode the plot. Executing the setup that everyone forgot. When Bitcoin gets heavy and dominance flips, we catch every current and ride on the rips. Wave riders show up, catching the surge when the numbers go up. From the dip to the peak, we taking it all. Ready to strike at the waves I call. Your wave riders show up. Wave riders show up. The volume is pumping, the lines are aligned. Leave all the doubt and the panic behind. Bitcoin at the wheel, heavy liquidity in play. Waiting for the sweep before we execute the trade. Here comes the J. Watch the trap get set. Swing, failure pattern, yeah, they haven't seen it yet. Sweep the local level, take the stops off the board. Then break a structure in the opposite chord. Shift the momentum, yeah, we flipping the script. Catching the reversal right before the market rips. Wave riders show up, catching the surge when the numbers go up. From the dip to the peak, we taking it all. Ready to strike at the waves I call. Your wave riders show up. Wave riders show up. Iggy the bullets are charging the gate. People the bearish just sealing this fate. We laugh at the traps, we dodge every fate. Looking up strategies, taking the cake. All the lines said that the breakout is near. The cipher's decoded, the vision is clear. Every single stream is a masterclass session, turning this market into a profession. We mapping out the structure, reading highs and the lows, following the footprints where the big money goes. We don't FOMO in, we just waiting for the drop. Let the weak hands panic while we shopping at the shop. Drop the Fibonacci, watch the levels align, right into the golden pocket. Yeah, the setup is divine. 0.618, watch the buyer step in, ignition on the engine. Let the rocket ship spin. Wave riders show up, catching the surge when the numbers go up. From the dip to the peak, we taking it all. Ready to strike at the waves I call. Your wave riders show up. Yeah, the charts unfold, the story is told. Wave riders strong, we brave and we bold. Wave cipher leading the charge through the noise, executing trades with that sniper like poise. Yeah, yeah. Wave cipher is live.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Hope y'all are having a good night. What's up, Kiki? What's up, Vinny? What's up, Andy R? What's up, Bearded? Viking Steve, what's going on, brother? About to head to bed, but wanted to make sure I popped in and hit the like. Awesome. It was great to see Bitcoin move today. Yeah, it really was. Hey, Daniel Torres. Good shit, bro. Good long. GG's on your long. What's up, Mr. Pixel? What's up, Golden Child? Shirley Fortress. Shirley Fortress, are you showing something? Okay, you're showing something. What's up, TMB? What's up, Max Murphy? What's up, Bull Runner? All right, so Bitcoin. Crazy move today, eh? Crazy move. What a ripper. We're running into some resistance if you just pull a trend line from the high to the low, or from the high to the high, the high of this candle to the high of this candle. We're just at resistance here on standard, on log. So we are hitting some resistance here. But guys, we can clean up our chart now. We don't need all of this stuff on here anymore. We honestly could probably just start a new short or start a new chart. Should we do that? Should we start a new chart? Let's do that. Let's start a new chart. Remove 81 drawings. All my drawings. All the past trades. Let's get rid of, no, keep the locked ones. All right. Innocent until proven guilty. We can keep that up here. Innocent until proven guilty. So, let's talk about it. So what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? We have a JPOW on the daily time frame. We have SFP or SFP break of structure. That's a JPOW on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, we have broken daily structure to the upside. So, as I was talking about before, when we were, or hold on, let me throw on some background music. Let me turn this down a little bit. Throw on some background music. We'll get into these charts. All right. So, we were talking about forever. I was talking about how it's probably like 30% chance the bottom's in here, and about a 70% chance that we go lower. We have now broken daily structure to the upside. That changes my mindset. I'd say it's now 70-30 or 80-20 that the bottom is in. We could have an early bottom here. This daily break of structure is a strong indication of trend. We bounced off our golden pocket. It's totally possible that the bottom could be already in, which I know I asked this question before, and you guys weren't buying Bitcoin, but let's run the poll one more time. Have you guys started to DCA into Bitcoin at all? Money printer go burr. Took $500 profit on the NQ long wave. Nice. Nice. Let's move this value area over to price. See what we're looking at. Got a value area high at 73K. 73K is an interesting number as well because we have the golden pocket of the weekly structure sitting right at that 73 level 2. So that'll be an interesting level to see for Bitcoin. But we also have kind of this inverted head and shoulders on Bitcoin as well. Got this little inverted head and shoulder break of the neckline. Let's see, if we were pattern traders, we'd be looking for, hey, what do you know? Around 74K. We've got a spider line up here around 71. Let's add back that little trend line that I was looking at. So we were looking at a trend line pull from this high through the low. Yes, we could use array too, but you get the point. Hey, TMB, you're up on your short, buddy. What did I tell you? What did I tell you, brother? You're fine. Look at this trend line. Look at this trend line. TMB took a short at 69,420, and he's trying to get a one trade funded account. And we'll wish him the best. But yeah, we're at this big trend line on the way down. We'll see if we can come back and mitigate the range. You guys know, we talk about it all the time here. You've got range, initiation, mitigation, continuation. So we could be looking for mitigation of this range at some point. Whether that happens straight away or later, we would find support within this range. We'll see if Bitcoin can break out of this trend line. If Bitcoin breaks out of this trend line, that's pretty bullish. Pretty bullish. Yeah, we all wish you luck on your trade, TMB. You got this, brother. You got this. It's Timmy the trend line, bro. You can put your faith in Timmy. So yeah, that's our daily structure. If we look at our bigger value area, we come up. Dude, talk about a ripper. So we were looking at ETH BTC, right? We've been looking at ETH BTC ever since this break of structure here. We noticed we got the break of structure. We came up. We set another high. We came back to the golden pocket zone. This was your buy level down here. And then what happens? It comes up and just gives you a ripper of an initiation. If you converted your ETH to your Bitcoin to ETH here on the retest of the break of structure, you now have 13% more ETH. Or more Bitcoin, sorry. But ETH to Bitcoin continues on its ripper. If we look at the weekly, we know that it had a weekly break of structure here. Came back to the golden pocket and is now continuing to rip to the upside. We can look at our golden pocket from high to low. Look for an initial target on this of around 36.39. We were talking about ETH going to 2,000 literally on last night's stream. And we did it. We did it. ETH did it. Alright, let's get on logs. Go get all this shit out of here. So we were in this range forever. Wait, where's my range? Oh yeah. We were bouncing off the point of control for forever. This would have been a nice entry on ETH anywhere around 1875. And then ETH breaks out of the value area, finds support on the value area high, and goes on an absolute ripper to the upside. Now, Bitcoin has started to break some external structure to the downside. So we got, it depends on what chart you look at actually. It depends. If you look at the Bybit USDT chart, Bitcoin has broken structure on the 2-minute time frame. And has come up to test the golden pocket, and so far has rejected off the golden pocket. But I mean, 15-minute through the daily is all bullish, so we know we have a weak high above us that we could come take. We know that that high is being guarded by, why does the trend line show it differently here? Wait, why does it show that we're breaking? Oh, because I put it on log. We know that it's guarded by this trend line here. Our 15-minute break of structure is still below us all the way down here. So we've got our line in the sand there. You could be looking at your golden pocket here for support. You've got some order block confluence here. But right now, we know that Bitcoin has broken bearish on the 2-minute time frame. found some support on this order block, and ultimately rejected the 2-minute high here, which also is in line with our golden pocket 786 area. Do we have any order blocks down there on the 15? No. So your first area you're looking for a retracement with this 2-minute bear break is going to be 68.6 to 68.548. Keep in mind, we are very far from our key moving averages. Like the 200 EMA is all the way down here. We need to play the dump song tonight. Do we give this whole move back? The risk to reward for a short up here is pretty good. What's up, Fred? What's up, Ivory? You would like to see 66,500 and then up? That would be a mitigation, or yeah, mitigation of the range. We got to come back here to mitigate. But we should be looking for, dips are for buying. We should be looking for higher lows and higher highs since our structure is now bullish. 15-minute up is bullish right now. Well, really like 5-minute up is bullish. Yeah, you don't break 5-minute here. Coming into a little order block here. We'll see what happens. I was talking to people in Discord. I was a little distracted, but we could have shorted here on that golden pocket retest. Would have been a nice little short. We'll see if they can actually dump it down overnight. Is ETH falling? This just looks dumpy. You got a little bit of a descending triangle. If I can draw. Break this. Fall back down to support. If you look at our vector candles here, we put in a big vector candle here on ETH. We could see it recover above the 250 below. You could see shorts playing out. Now these shorts I'm expecting to be a retracement for a higher low so that you can go higher. But I think on Bitcoin we also had a yeah, big ass vector candle too. So this is liquidity that we can come back into. We've got our daily 200 up here like 71,443. Can we make it up there? We've still got these vector candles to recover to the upside as well. If we recover half of this one, it's about that 72, 73K level. That would be washing like a hawk. But a very strong candle, lots of volume, lots of shorts squeezed. Is the job of the lows done? Where is the job of this push done? Let's see. If we look at our liquidity heat map, we snagged all the liquidity here. But there has been a lot of liquidity stacking above this wick here at 70,500. Are we going to come for that? We'll have to wait and see. You see all these lines that are forming here. This is everybody shorting Bitcoin. And there's a lot more long liquidity than short liquidity. Or I'm sorry, there's a lot more short liquidity than long liquidity until you get back down to the 60s area. But it looks good for the bottom to be in, guys. No one's buying Bitcoin at these levels, and that makes me even more bullish. $21 votes. No. You like the 57K area, to be honest? Yeah, I like the 57K area too. I mean, there's the bearish case, which is that this is just a lower high on the weekly. The bearish case would be that we are simply putting in a lower high on the weekly And then we're going to put in that lower high at the weekly golden pocket up here at 73K. Feel like we have a retest of the lows. Yeah, it could be. We'll have to wait and see what we get. I mean, even right now we are at this trend line rejection area here. We'll see if we get the rejection. 2 minutes pushing back a little bit. About to approach our 200 EMA here. We could find some support. Have we hit the 1 minute 200 yet? We did hit the 1 minute 200. Look at that. Perfect long off the 1 minute 200. So far finding support under the 1 minute 200. Let me know, you guys in any trades? Throw a 1 in the chat if you're long. Throw a 2 in the chat if you're short. Okay, yeah, that's what I meant, JB, but Hulk Smash. I meant like these levels, like the past few levels. Like, sitting out at the moment. Yeah, XRP had a good day, right? XRP bottomed out at $1. Up 10% already off the lows. XRP got a mega pump today, huh? Looks like it's holding this trend line. Little bit of a dump here, trying to hold on. Where's XRP on the fibs? Bounced from our 0.5 fib. Was it our 1 minute 200 on that as well? Yeah. 1 minute 200 bounce. XRP is doing well on the day. Holding up well. What's XRP look like? XRP BTC look like? You got a long way to go for a damn, that death wick on XRP BTC wicked all the way down to 733. All right, XRP BTC has a long way to go back up to daily structure. Here's our daily structure break here. Interesting. Do those wicks fill like the normal non-pairing death wicks? I mean, they can fill. Yeah, it depends. I mean, this was a pretty gnarly wick. If you converted your Bitcoin to XRP, you doubled, you 2.5x your Bitcoin in a matter of just like a month. But we've got this downtrending momentum. We've got some structure we have to break for XRP to get going. Definitely something to watch though. ETH BTC is just so beautiful. Did Pump do well today? Oh, pump hit that VWAP, that lifetime VWAP we were watching almost perfectly. Came back down and closed a red day. How does pump look? Damn, this is a big ass wick. Right to that anchored VWAP and back down. Are there any coins you guys are looking at? Look good? As we watch the slow dump here on ETH and Bitcoin. It's not slow on the 1 second chart. That's true. We could just throw on the 1 second chart. Hey, look, we're pumping and dumping, boys. Man, it's even dead on the 1 second chart. XLM had a good day today. We sweeped the previous weekly low on Monday. Right into this. We were talking about, man, I had an alert on this. Did it go off? And that's the exact level we were looking at on the Monday stream. We were looking for a bounce off of 15. Woo wee! Yeah. XLM. Bouncing off of our demand zone. Pretty perfectly. What about hype? Where do you see support for now? Yeah, XLM. Did you break 4-hour structure out of this? Yeah, you did. Nightcoin, the shitcoin. Sweeped previous week's high. In a Dogecoin long. Also went into long Doge. How did Doge do today? Dogecoin breaking out. You got a daily break of structure on Doge. That looks good. You got a daily JPOW actually. You SFP the lows, break the high. Yeah, Dogecoin doesn't look too bad. You can come back down and mitigate these highs. Test the previous highs here. Be kind of where I'm looking on Doge. Man, if they just catch everyone off guard and the longs and the bottom is already in, that's gonna be crazy. You're in from 0.0705. Yeah, bro, you're chilling. You're in from the bottom. I would just hold on to that, brother. See how long you can hold that. I mean, if we're looking at a golden pocket pool from the 4-hour low to the high. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could come back for you a little bit with a golden pocket retest here. But I would watch the reaction that you get on the retest of previous highs. If you get a strong reaction there, you might want to pump from there. Yeah, Dogecoin looks good. I like the daily JPAL. I like it for like buying on spot and holding as well. Oh, we have our WLD trades cooking. WLD trade is cooking. I think I'm the only one still in this one though, but if this comes all the way to the target, I think I passed my eval. So that's pretty cool. I took this swing trade on breakout. Someone wanted me to look at hype. Let's look at hype. Hype projecting off this order block in your 786. Up 5K right now. Good shit, Connor. Nice trade, bro. Hell yeah. So let's see, hype. Coming down a little bit after market open. We do have some 12-minute structure here. So we've got our structure low here to watch out for a break. But we've got, yeah, a JPAL of the high on the 12-minute. Oh, I just burped up some of my burrito. Yeah, as long as 6834 holds, you're doing fine. You break this, and it looks like a structure break after a 786 test, which is generally bearish. You could fall back to your previous supply or demand down here, like 62 bucks. That's you asked me where I see support on hype. Support right here, 63 bucks. We'll see if this holds though. For now, it looks okay. If we go down to like our 5-minute time frame, our 3-minute time frame. Yeah, we got a bear break here on the 3-minute. Waiting for a re-bullish break. Very nice, nice. Yeah, man. If hype's going to keep running, you either need to SFP this low and then break 3-minute structure, or you got to come back up here and break bullish structure here. That's kind of what I see on hype. But it's holding on for now. Yeah, if you lose this structure, then you look to come down to 62. Bitcoin's going the wrong way. Oh man. Little pumpskis. Retested the daily open bullish. Go down, Bitcoin. He didn't even test this 5-minute order block. Where's the daily open? Yeah, all we did was retest the daily open. Bitcoin's trying to hold on to this trend line. Oh, it already broke that one. What about this trend line? Yeah, it's trying to hold on the momentum here. Might come up and dilly-dally into this resistance again. Got a 5-minute order block that we're tapping into now. Maybe it comes back up, taps this, continues down. Here, TMB, I'll put a magnet on the chart for you. Put a magnet down here to the golden pocket. There we go. Big rejection off the 1-minute fair value gap. 1 second fair value gap. Yeah, how's the 1 second looking? We got to go to USDT for this. Look, oh, we're pumping. Oh, we're dumping. We're dumping. We're pumping. We're dumping. Look at that pump. Oh, the 1 second chart broke my trading view. Yeah, we're pumping again. Let's see if we can trade structure on the 1 second chart. You got a JPOW here. Broke structure bearish. Came back up. Broke structure bullish. Broke structure bearish. Look at this. We got a 1 second break of structure. Golden pocket retest. We got bullish structure on the 1 second chart, boys. Wish it was like this. Yeah, I know. How to get the chart not boring anymore on the stream. We got to pull up the 1 second chart. Degen in on the 1 second. $15-minute Doji engulf. Do we come squeeze these guys? We'll have to see. I like the daily open retest. What's the NASDAQ doing? TMB, did we get that test of those 4 equal highs? Oh yeah, look at that. You got a little pump out of that. Hopefully you paid yourself. Bouncing off the 1 minute 200 on here too. NASDAQ looks consolidating. It's consolidating in the swings here. ETH perfectly retested the daily open as well. Stopped everybody out who got long on the open and went stop loss to entry. Stopped those people out. It's pumping again. Does ETH have more strength coming? Bro, it's 3 a.m., but I love the streams. Hey, well, I appreciate you being here, Daniel, especially at 3 a.m. We might be doing some earlier streams for you European guys, so you're still not at 3 in the morning when we're streaming. I'm glad to hear you love the streams, though, man. Love having you here. What is this line on Sol? I'm glad we got out of that Sol short last night. That SFP was low. Did we SFP it again? Yeah. Sol has come down a bit off its highs. It tapped 87. What a daily candle for Sol. Sweep of the previous monthly high. How does Sol Bitcoin look? So we had Sol Bitcoin. Break structure, back bullish. Come back down for a retest. Now we're initiating out, but we staircase SFP'd our structure again on the 4 hour. Hey guys, if you haven't already, and if you're a trader, make sure you sign up to BYDFI using the link in the description or that I just spammed in the chat. You get the best deposit bonuses of any exchange. Deposit $100, get a $60 bonus, all the way up to $5,000, getting a $1,000 bonus. And it supports the channel, so if you're already trading, why not come get some free money to trade with? Bitcoin is going the wrong way indeed. Pump off the daily open. This is what we were talking about. Come up, test this trend line again. Let's see if we can get a rejection off of it. Looks like a pump. Are we pumping? Does look like a small pump. Here's a challenge. What's RLC USDT daily bias? Is this chart even on BYDFI? On the daily. Its daily bias is bearish. The SFP here. That wick's throwing you off. Yeah, this wick is an SFP of the high. To be bullish, has to break above the wick. Yeah. If you're not staircasing, you have to at least close above 32.83. Which is where your golden pocket is as well. Yeah, big resistance here. So if it does get going, you get a bearish structure break there, you're going to come back down. Oh, Bitcoin's pumping. We should have long the open and chilled. Oh no, TMB. 70,000's right here. ETH is lagging a little bit. There's two sell walls at 70K and 70.2K, around 600 each. Yeah, we'll see what happens as we approach those levels. ETH hit a daily order block and rejected off of it. I was looking at ETH earlier today. I almost took this long with the break of structure here. Would have been a nice continuation long. 4-1. The magnets aren't working. I will say this, if you have no exposure to Bitcoin and you're waiting for like 40K or whatever, I mean, it's probably good to have some exposure in case this is the bottom. We're breaking out of this trend line right here. Did Render wake up today? Yeah, it did. It's been asleep. Damn. Altcoins are waking up a bit. Imagine waking up in Asia to this action today. Yeah, dude, they're probably like, what the hell? Bitcoin getting a little rejection off the 786 here on the 2-minute. America's hitting QE, send it. Yeah. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Ain't going up, ain't going down. Here we go. What's up, Joey? Good to see you.
Wave Cypher's live, the chat is hype. The Asia session just arrived. We bought the dip, we placed the short. Just waiting for the charts report. We're staring hard at the Bitcoin screen, looking for a massive wick of red or green. But the candle's stuck, it hasn't blinked. Did the internet break? Is the server unlinked? Oh, the price ain't going up, it ain't going down. It's the most boring crab in this crypto town. Look at the chart, it's a flatline track. We're stuck in the middle and we can't go back. Yeah, we're going sideways, baby, side to side. The most uneventful roller coaster ride. No pumps, no dumps, just trapping button clicking chumps. Beefy the bull put his horns away. Boo Boo the bear is nothing to say. Usually they fight, usually they claw. Now they're playing Uno through a painful draw. They're sitting on the sideline sharing a beer, asking each other why are we here. Asia woke up but they stayed in bed, just painting the tape a little green, not red. Oh, the price ain't going up, it ain't going down. It's the most boring crab in this crypto town. Look at the chart, it's a flatline track. We're stuck in the middle and we
How do we make this entertaining?
yeah, we're going sideways, baby, side to side. The most uneventful roller
Oh, look, guys,
ride. No pumps, no
we're moving.
just trapping button clicking chumps. Wave Cypher zooming on the 1 minute frame, trying to find a pulse in this waiting game. Guys, if it breaks by $1 or $2, but it stays right there just to mess with you. We're in the chop zone, stuck in the glue.
Ain't going nowhere. Well, guys, at least we're getting bullish price action now. That was a great squeeze today. It was a great break of structure. We are innocent until proven guilty. We got a JPOW on the daily time frame. Whenever we put in these big candles, we usually consolidate sideways for a little bit, or we just run off the open. We're still looking for the mitigation. What is the technical target for the JPOW? So the JPOW doesn't really have a technical target. It's just showing a reversal of trends. But I would say a good target for this is like 73. Then we can see what happens at the value area high. Alright guys, well I'm kind of tired here. I think I'm going to call it here. But we'll see if we can get some trades tomorrow going. I'll try to signal something. As of right now, we've got a previous day high here that we could take. About 69,996. That would be a sweep of the highs, pull the liquidity. We know we've got liquidity up there. I appreciate you guys being here. We are under bearish 2-minute structure right now, but the 15-minute through the daily is bullish. So we have got bullish bias. Weak high above us. I would watch this trend line break in the short term. If we're going to get short-term bearishness, that's how it would happen. Much love, guys. I'm going to send you guys over to Lunar Beaches Crypto. Let them know Wave sent you. All right. I love you guys. Much love. Trade safe. Web Cipher out. See you guys.